What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another game channel. My name's HA Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It has been a little bit since I've last picked this game up. Sorry, I'm noticing something on my map here that I'm noticing a mythical creature lair. Okay, I've been wondering when. I found that last video. I just, for some reason, couldn't do anything with it. Oh well, we'll mess around with that some other video, because this is going to be a main story video, because I haven't played this game in a long while. I have a feeling it's the Cyclops in there. That's my feeling.
Get that sailor!
I guess we're fighting. Oh wait, no we aren't. Okay. Why am I coming in here? I don't have to. Actually, don't need to. Just reading the map.
Increase speed!
There we go. Increase speed and
More speed!
move around this way. Sorry, I am lost inside my own head. How's everyone doing?
Onward!
I have not played this game in a little bit. That is my fault. I've gotten distracted with other games. In all honesty, this game hasn't completely drawn me in. I've been told by friends that the game really picks up around the point that we're at right now. So, I'll definitely keep giving this game a shot. Keep seeing where it goes.
We've got a fight coming! Be ready!
What are we getting? We getting attacked? I don't know why the music's picking up like we're getting attacked. Nobody's around us. But yeah, all in all, I haven't been recording a lot lately. That is, I'm sorry about that, guys. I have been really busy with work. I work in news, and with the midterm elections that's been going on in the U.S., that was what a lot of my time has been spent doing the past, I don't know, month. So because of that, I haven't been able to record as much as I'd like, but now that that's done, I think today is about my last busy day for a while, so things should really balance out for the next for about at least the next couple months. So recording should resume at a good pace, and we shouldn't have days like we have had for the past few days where I haven't uploaded anything. So alright, so we're in this new what's this area? As I'm waiting for the map to load. There we go. Okay, so we're in Phokios. And I guess we don't have to worry about the conquest battle because this is already in Spartan control. I'm pretty much allying myself with the Spartans in this playthrough. At least that's my goal. And because like I said, this is already in Spartan control, we don't have to worry about that. Crowless has got a couple side missions, which again we'll take looks at probably in the next video, but like I said, this is a main story video. Out of my way, people. And I guess the first thing we got to do, we have to talk to Elpenor. Elpenor.
Ah, Misthios. How was Megaris?
The wolf is dead.
Excellent.
No, he's not.
The full amount is promised. You expected me to haggle? Come now, Cassandra. It isn't every day I have someone kill their own father. But he wasn't your real father, was he?
You knew.
How did you know Nikolaos was my stepfather?
I love theater. All of the arts, really. A great general throws his own children off a cliff on the say-so of the oracle. It is a tragedy for the ages.
You think my life is entertainment?
Oh no, my friend. It is art. I know. It's a lot to take in all at once. Come.
Was anyone else surprised that she didn't just, like, grab him by the collar and start beating the shit out of him?
Worthwhile in your dealings with the wolf?
He mentioned my mother. She still lives?
Not for long, I'm afraid.
What are you talking about?
You are going to bring me her head, of course.
Are you out of your mind?
You killed the man who raised you for a sack of coins. I only assumed you wanted your family dead as much as I do.
Malaka! You think you can play with me? I'll cut out your tongue!
So disappointing.
Hey, you!
I'm trying to. Man, it's been so long. I'm trying to remember the parry controls. Charge up, come in, attack, get his shield out of the way.
Just give up.
Haha, got him.
Or snuck away like a coward. I should investigate his house.
I gotta figure out how to parry again.
A letter to Alpino. Oh, Phoebe, you led him right to me.
You read about the Keflonian girl. She led me right to the Mystios near the ancient ruins of Cranioi. I don't know. You did good work tracking them down. Now to get them both to trust me, did I ever tell you I was a fan of theater? As for you, find your payment in focus. Signed Elpenor.
Alpinor's looking for a woman. I wonder who he wants in his slimy grasp now. This is a ship manifest. Alpinor's selling weapons to both Athens and Sparta. He wants this war to go on forever. I have met some treacherous people. None of them compare to Elpinor. I'm going to look under every rock and every shadow until I find and kill this vile serpent.
Oh, can we wear his helmet? Come on, load. Yeah, I decided I was finally gonna ditch the hood. As much as I love the hood and the extra assassin damage and whatnot, I like the added armor. Oh yeah, that looks good. I don't know why I left there, because I want to check out the map, and then we have a couple abilities. Nikolaos had ominously warned Cassandra about the snakes in the grass, so when Elpenor tried to kill her in Pilgrim's Landing. Oh, Quiet Man update. Maybe that's the one that gives us the sound. Tried to kill her in Pilgrim's Landing, he'd finally shed his skin, revealed his deceitful nature. And I wanted to do other things in this menu before I closed it. Alright, we got 2 ability points. Let's see here. What skills do we want? And we can boost our charged attack. We have rush assassination, critical assassination. Actually, I don't mind that. Plus, it gives us 200% damage. I'll take that. I'll take Predator Shot. I assume this can now be used with any bow, because it doesn't seem like there's like all the bow classes that we had in Assassin's Creed Origins. So if there's another one of those quests that have to do with one of our previous decisions over here. Or just dive into the water. That also works. Also stop by the little message board and see what missions are available. Bounty on a Spartan ship, but that's a timed issue. Burning booty. Burning booty. That's cute. Jeez. Later. Yeah, we'll just I'll just take all of these and we'll complete them as we go. Just ignoring all the timed ones because I have no interest in those at the moment. And just multiple little contracts. Like I said, we'll complete them as we see them and whatnot.
Here. Anything you need the mercenaries' help with?
You sail aboard the Adrestia with Varnavas.
How do you know this, stranger?
I once stood alongside him until a filthy pirate ran his blade through my back. Now I can barely stand straight. I was replaced by you.
I'm sorry to hear of your injury. I had no idea I was taking anyone's place.
The worst part is, I always dreamt of sailing with my son. But with my back, I can't even collect enough wood to build a felucca for him.
So you want me to give you some drachmi?
Yes, any drachmi you can give helps.
Yeah, fine. You're lucky I'm so generous. Alright, so I take it that this game's quest structure, I've complained about it for a while. You know what? And I'll give it some credit here. I do like these, like with the snake in the grass one, how there isn't really an objective. It's the main quests, I think, will play off each other a lot. I think it's a little less structured than I would usually like to see. I'm a fan of structure personally, but it's this sort of, we find out more about Elpenor by doing other main quests and by working around here in I think it's pronounced Focus, but I can't pronounce Greek words apparently. I mean, it's not necessarily a new structure, it's a little different for an Assassin's Creed game. And maybe that's what's throwing me.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Alright, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. So, see, I wish you could end up... You could also strengthen the faction support. So, you know, if I want... So, like, when we were at the leader house, for example, there were things I could do to drop the... There were things I could have done to drop the faction power of the Spartans in the area. Well, what if I wanted to strengthen the Spartan presence because I want to back up the Spartans? So basically, to complete the area, I have to hurt the faction that I want to help. It feels like it's counterintuitive. So I think the idea to have a system in which you can actually strengthen...
Prometheus. If only Athena could breathe life into them.
Alright, well, I thought I could, use that critical assassination, but apparently I was incorrect. Jesus! It's got my ass handed to me. Let's try this again. See if I can actually figure out how this...
The madmen of Prometheus. If only Athena could breathe life into them.
Okay, apparently I can't use that ability for some reason.
I prolong your suffering. Where? Me? You cannot defeat me. This is coming, friend.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how that... I can't think what to call it. That critical assassinate works, because... apparently it's not as simple as hold down triangle, like the button prompt says it is. Alright. Doing a little better.
Yes?
Ah, F me. Alright, one down, or two down, I guess. There we go. Helmet of Ares. Oh, that looks sweet. If you slip beside the leader's house in Pilgrim's Landing, you can find me in a large bowl of olives. And to the victor, the spoils. basically, to let you guys inside my head of the plan, we're gonna go see that. We're gonna go see the oracle that Barnabas suggested we go see. So I want to see what that helmet. I think it was showing the mark that it was not as good as the one we're wearing. That's close though. Might as well dismantle a few of these. We got a crap load of helmets. There we go. What, are we getting chased by wolves or something? Not sure if that elk or whatever that animal is. I'm gonna go with elk. Was attacking us, but screen acted like we were getting attacked. There's a viewpoint around here. Right there.
Off we go now. Yeah. Steady.
You know me, I'm too lazy. I don't want to go around when I can just go in a straight line. All right, looks like we found the oracle. We'll start off with the viewpoint.
Gives better news than the one in Sparta.
We'll start with the viewpoint, and then we'll go see the fortune teller. Now you can tell me that's not what the oracle was, but I think it's pretty accurate. Oh, son of a bitch! Climb the rocks. There you go.
The sanctuary of Delphi. The gods themselves watch over this land.
So there's a good number of side missions around here. And while I've been saying the game's story's not been pulling me in, I gotta hand it to them. I mean, they made one beautiful looking game. I feel like it's just kind of been a trend lately. There have just been some really gorgeous environments and really pretty games.
Isn't this remarkable? We're so close to the gods, I can feel Apollo all around me. How did it go with Elpinor?
We can talk later in private. Who's this?
Just a simple pilgrim. He just saw the oracle. I couldn't help but ask if she's as glorious as they say.
Well, is she?
She left me with more questions than answers. That's the oracle for you. You weren't lying. It really is the spear of Leonidas. I may have mentioned you.
I would appreciate your showing a bit more secrecy.
Well, it's just he seemed interested in legends. Like you. I thought you might get along.
How did...
One more move and the spear will be at your throat. Tell me your name.
I also mentioned you can be a little defensive.
My name is Herodotus. I'm a storyteller. Or I was. This war is forcing us all to new extremes.
That much is true. Why are you hiding your identity?
I'm here on behalf of a man in Athens. A very powerful man. We intend to finally end this war. You told me you came to ask the Oracle a personal question.
War is personal, Barnabas.
So, you came to seek the Pythia's guidance on how to end the war?
I did. Though something is wrong in Delphi. Guards at every turn, people being turned away.
You don't seem convinced the Pythia can be believed. What did she tell you?
I asked her to show the path to the war's end. She said, spring should not wish for winter, as it brings death with it.
Such wisdom. I don't understand a word of it, but that's why she's in there and we're out here.
I know a threat when I hear one.
You were on Kefalonia for too long.
See, I don't think that was a threat. I think that's a... I think that's her saying you might not want to wish for the end of this war because it will only bring greater death. I think this is the problem when you look historically at people who, claim to be fortune tellers or whatever. Granted, I mean, with the oracles, wasn't there... God... People were extremely high at the time when they were speaking with the oracle. So, when they saw visions, that was the explanation. But when you really look into this, they give you something they give you advice that's so vague that it could almost mean anything. It's just, I don't know. I don't put much stock in fortune telling. I know people who do. I have good friends who do, but like I said, I don't put too much stock in it.
This line is ridiculous. Are there always this many people to see the Pythia?
These are more than just people. Every city sends a Fiori or sacred ambassadors to seek guidance on behalf of their people. The Pythia not only shapes the destinies of individuals, but of the entire Greek world.
Imagine what power one would have if they controlled what came out of her mouth.
Apollo controls this.
Of course he does.
Oh, the guy just scratching his head at Barnabas going, you son of a bitch.
Delphi is nothing, like they say. Has it always been like this?
No. This was once an open and welcoming place. But war changes things. People seek out the Pythia for more political reasons. Prophecies in times of
Oh, that's a penis.
stir violent emotions.
It's wise to keep your blades sheathed. Drawing blood in Delphi is considered an insult to Apollo. Punishment is severe.
Thanks for the advice.
I have my own questions for the Pythia. But this line... I'll be an old woman by the time I see her.
You're joking! You carry more blades than a field of grass!
I didn't come here to start trouble.
Trouble? Just walk in! Who's going to stop you? The priest?
All right. But if things get out of hand, I'm blaming you, Barnabas.
Is she not every bit as great as I said?
I have a lot of trouble getting my head around some of these characters. Because, like, on one hand, I feel like Barnabas has tried to be kind of like a counsel to Cassandra, but on the other, he's just like, do whatever the hell you want.
How does one get chosen?
One goes to the back of the line.
Do I look like someone who waits in line?
Enter into the light of Apollo, the light that illuminates shadow. Choose your question wisely, mortal, for you have but one. Speak, truth seeker.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to know where her mother is, but I want to know who her father. I feel like that's the more pertinent question.
I'm looking for my father. My true father. Who is he?
It's you! From the visions! The child on the mountain!
How could you know that?
You need to leave. Now.
Leave? Do you have any idea what I've been through to get here?
Oh, but I do. While in Kausos, you didn't cower in the face of the priest. A child and her family still live thanks to you.
But how?
No one can hide from the light.
Please. I've come this far. You must have the answers I seek.
Child of the mountain. The cult of Cosmos have eyes everywhere. They will kill you.
Cult of Cosmos?
The Oracle has spoken! The prophecy is yours!
You never answered my question!
The Pythia is done for the day.
I'm not leaving until I get answers! Herodotus, you're still here. Where's Varnavas?
He's gone back to your ship. You don't look happy with your prophecy.
She... knew who I was.
She's the Pythia. It's her business to act like she knows you.
That was... She said she had visions of me as a child on a mountain.
What child hasn't stood on a mountain?
I was thrown from that mountain. My life started and ended on that mountain, I'm telling you. She knew who I was, what I'd done. She tried to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
I feel like this guy's a spy, but I want answers.
She mentioned the cult of Cosmos. Does this mean anything to you?
I'd heard whispers. A cult unlike any other coming to Delphi. But I paid them no mind.
And the Pythia seemed afraid of them. The guards took her away.
Took her away? Then the whispers were true. If this cult has corrupted the Pythia... This is devastating news. Do you understand what this means? Through her, the cult controls the world.
I need to speak with her when she's not so well... protected.
That would require a miracle from the gods. She is always protected.
You know more about the Pythia than I do. Where would she be?
When she's not in the Temple of Apollo, she's at her home in the Hora of Delphi.
I can't go breaking down every door until I find her.
The Oracle's home is probably easy enough to spot. She'd be the only person in the Hora of Delphi who can afford to live in luxury.
Where in the Hora of Delphi does the Pythia live?
I've heard she lives on the outskirts of the village, but be warned, she will be guarded. Not everyone comes to see the Oracle with the best of intentions.
I'll find where the Pythia lives, and I will get answers.
Cassandra, don't forget. Brute force is useless when finesse is required.
Yeah, I'm not Barnabas. I know that.
Hey,
In all honesty, I'd rather, play more, what's the words I'm looking for here? I'd rather play more finesse than aggressive. It's weird having these dialogue options and these symbols in dialogue, like you see, like the little scales. I mean, the swords are obvious. That's going to start combat. But I've mentioned this before. It's weird having a game like this where we have these dialogue options, and it seems like there's certain options. You see scales, or you see, like a little fist, or you see. You see symbols marking maybe the tone of a dialogue option or something like that. It's really weird having something like that when you don't have like a charisma stat or a speech stat or something like that. That's more traditional RPG. I mean, yes, I get it. This game's not a traditional RPG. I mean, it's an Assassin's Creed game, and they're attempting to go more. I was really afraid I was going to open that and there were going to be snakes. Oh, fuck me! Sorry, is it not obvious that I don't like snakes? Like, they terrify me. What was I saying? But yeah, it's weird seeing games like this where it feels like, you know, like the guys... Oh, that was close. Ah! You know, where the guy's telling me, oh, you need to use finesse, and there's almost like there's almost like there's a charisma stat or check, like a, you know, like a more traditional RPG. Yet I know there isn't. I thought those were some sort of pressure plates. I'm gonna keep throwing torches at these snakes. Ah! God damn it. Ah. As I said, I really, really don't like snakes.
Something's blocking this.
And now we're back at the... Alright, don't see a bunch of snakes in here. I think we've... No, we still haven't completed the area. Alright. Apparently there's a... And, Stella? I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, that would make things easier. Yeah, if I can finish that thought, you know, if I can try and clean up that thought that I was having without being attacked by snakes. It feels like that advice that I was getting was, nope. Well, it was kind of like something for more like a Fallout game. I'm like, I get it that, you know, I probably can... I can solve things in this game without having to resort to violence, but it's not based on any sort of stats or anything. It's just entirely based on a choice. It's just weird to me when I try and compare it to a more, again, as I've said, traditional RPG. I've been talking in circles, and I apologize for that. I'm rambling to avoid crying about the snakes.
The Oracle is hiding inside. I'll finally get some answers.
You know what? The power in this area has really been dropping. Like, as I have been running around here, there we go. As I've been running around here, I think the power's actually dropped and it's actually weakened. It's weird. Was it because I took out this cult area?
Better stay hidden.
I mean, I just haven't done anything to affect the...
That's a lot of protection for the Pythia.
I just haven't done anything to alter the power in this area, so it just makes me sit here and wonder why the power has gone down. Oh, there we go. I can critical stealth attack this guy. Really?
Oh, guards!
We try and stealth in and you just kick in the door?
The Pythia is a sacred vessel of the gods. People travel the world for my answers. But none of them would dare break into my home. Apollo's wrath will be cruel and swift. Guards!
Enough with your lies. Tell me what I want to know.
I can't...
You remember when I said I was going to be tactful and then I forget it in 2 seconds?
Tell a lie. I will cut your throat.
I'm dead already. They'll find out you were here. And they'll kill me for it.
Who? This cult of Cosmos? Speak!
Yes, the cult wants you dead. They know you're here.
What is this cult of Cosmos?
They are the eyes that see, but go unseen.
Enough with the riddles. I want names.
I don't know. I swear. They hide behind masks and shrouds.
Why would you work for the cult?
I have no choice.
So, all those prophecies from the gods, all those people, you're paid to deceive them all?
Most want to know about love or death. I tell them what they want to hear. But when people want to know about war or politics, I'm paid very well to tell them what the cult wants them to hear.
You said you saw me in your visions. What did you see?
There is an artifact under the temple of Apollo. It reveals what only the gods should know.
You called me the child on the mountain.
The cult hunts a Spartan child who survived the terrible fall from Mount Aietos. The artifact revealed that child to be you.
You have an opportunity to do the right thing. Tell me where to find the cult. Tell me where they are, or we'll go find them together.
Beneath the Temple of Apollo there is an ancient chamber. I think they meet there. But without one of their cloaks and masks, you won't make it more than 2 steps inside.
Where can I find one of these cloaks and masks?
There is a man. He visits me from time to time, makes sure I'm well taken care of. I have the biggest house in the Hora of Delphi, yet he still offers drachmi for my troubles. Gives me the creeps.
What's his name?
Elpinor.
Elpinor? He's with the cult?
I can't be sure, but if he is, he would definitely have what you require.
Any idea where I can find him?
There is a fort just south of the Valley of the Nymph. He's been known to conduct business there.
You've been helpful.
Now get out of my house!
See, I'm curious to know what would have.
What the Pythia told me about the cult. Maybe he'll have some insight.
You know, I'm curious to know what would have happened if I would have come here before I. What was I saying? Before I. Come on, brain. What would have happened if I came here before I did that original quest with Elpinor? And there it is. I was about to say, I'm heavily outnumbered here. Alright, you know what, guys? I actually think I'm going to close this one here. I said earlier that we were going to do side missions in the next one, but you know what? I think I'll do another story video just because I feel like we're starting to finally get into the crux of what what this game's story is really based on. You know, we're really getting to meet the villain now. So we'll really find out about the Cult of Cosmos in the next one. I wanted to go a little longer. I have to get a shower and, you know, start getting ready for my day and not look like a bum. So I want to say, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links to all that stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Really? I have to find an interrogator again? Whatever. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links to all that stuff is in the description. Like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, my name's AJ Gells. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.